Hello everybody, my name is The Blown Tire, otherwise known as Will, and today I'm bringing you some Battlefield 3, I'm bringing you some montage of clips, and this is just going to be a little review of the PP2000 personal defense weapon. First of all, I'm going to be running through the stats of the weapon and then my opinions about the gun and what attachments I personally use. So right off the bat, the PP2000 has a 650 round per minute fire rate, which is it's one of the slowest in the PDW class. After the UMP obviously has a slower fire rate of 600 rounds per minute. It has a higher damage though, the UMP does, per bullet, so I'd take that into account when you're picking which gun to use. It has a 25 maximum damage, which goes down to 13.75 at 50 meters. But if you're using the weapon at 50 meters, well, trying to eliminate hostiles at 50 meters away, you might as well just use an assault rifle, a carbine, a light machine gun, or even a sniper rifle. Depends which class you're using the PDW in. Obviously, PDWs can be used in different classes, so I'd bear that in mind when you pick which gun you're going to be using. There is 21 bullets in the magazine, which is, well, bear in mind that also includes one in the chamber. It's okay. Most of the PDWs have 21 rounds in the magazine plus the chamber. The only couple of exceptions are the UMP, the PP20, and the P90, which have different magazine sizes because they're special guns and they have slightly different damage values, etc. They're usually balanced out by the magazine capacity. It has a 0.2 vertical recoil, which is one of the lowest in the PDW class, which means that you won't experience much recoil on most bullets, but it has a 2.5 vertical recoil multiplier, so it's going to kick up quite highly on the first shot, but once you've fired the second shot, it's going to die down a lot more and makes it easier to control. The only slight thing I'd say is, if you're getting suppressed with the weapon, don't expect the first shot to hit directly on target because of the recoil. It has a 0.3 left recoil and a 0.2 right recoil, which is the right recoil is the joint lowest, which is the same as the UMP45, and it has a 0.3 left recoil, which is average. It has a 2.45 short reload, so if you have one bullet left in the chamber, it will only take 2.45 seconds to reload the gun. If you've used all the bullets in the gun, it takes a maximum of 3.45 seconds to reload all the bullets into the magazine and then into the weapon. It's personally, I think the PP2000 can be good, but it also can be quite bad. It really depends on the attachments you pick onto the gun and also the scenario. So say for example, if you're playing some team deathmatch, which you'll be seeing throughout the clip, it's great for team deathmatch. You just rely on the gun. If you're trying to level up a certain kit, it's good because if for example recon, you may not like the bolt action sniper rifles, but you want to level up the kit, so you pick a PDW, and the PP2000 is a reliable gun. It has the same sort of damage model as, I believe, a carbine. So if you want to sort of try and bring a carbine style damage model into the recon class, that's good for you. You have that specific gun. Overall though, I'm not a massive fan of the gun. It's a bit of a iffy gun. You don't have a fast fire rate. You don't have fast bullet velocity, which is 360 meters per second, which compared to all the others it's better than some, but it's not good at all. The PDWR has a fast fire rate. It only has a maximum range of 540 meters, but if using a PDW at that range, you are quite stupid in every sense of the word, because why in the hell are you using a PDW at 540 meters? Strange person. Yeah, the sight I like using on it is the Russian Cobra sight. The Russian Cobra sight is my favourite sight in the whole game. There are some exceptions depending on which gun I'm using, obviously. The other two attachments I like using are the laser sight and the extended mags. The laser sight makes obviously the hip spread go down. The PP2000 already has a very good hip spread of 1.0. That means usually your bullets will hit on target if you're within close range, but with a laser sight, the PP2000 has a much tighter hip spread and means you can eliminate hostiles quite quickly. And of course the extended mags. As I said earlier, the gun only has 21 rounds in the magazine and the chamber. With the extended mags, you have up to 41 rounds in the magazine and the chamber, which means you will have more opportunity to down 2 or maybe 3 enemies in one go. Even though theoretically you could kill a maximum of 5 enemies with the standard magazine, in the actual game, by the time you're dealing with the recoil and everything else, 2 or 3 is way too many for the normal magazine. But 2 or 3 with the extended mags are absolutely fine. You'll be able to eliminate them really easily. And yeah, the other thing I'd like to say in this video is that I'm sorry about not uploading as much recently. I've had a lot of exams and a lot of things to prepare for. I'm already, as I explained in a previous video, I've got quite a lot of exams coming up and they take priority, obviously. I've tried to upload as much as I can, but obviously school requires much more time and dedication than YouTube. If you have any suggestions for a weapon you want me to review, feel free to just leave it down in the comments below and I'll happily do it. And thank you so very much for watching. If it's a bit iffy, don't worry, I've got a bit of a cold and yeah, it's not good. So thanks so much for watching. If you've liked what you've seen, give it a thumbs up down below, and if you want, leave a comment stating what gun you'd like. Thank you very so much for watching, and I'll see you next time out on the battlefield.